Hello, this video is going to go over an assignment that you're going to do while I am out. This assignment is called Put the Collage Project on Your STEAM Portfolio. The assignment is posted on Classroom, and I am going to grade it based on whether or not you turn it in by posting your published link on time. So I'm going to walk you through how to do it. I'm going to show you what it should look like first. So I'm going to show you what your finished project should be, and then I'm going to walk you through how to do it. So if you see the finished project and you're like, well, I can follow instructions pretty well, you can go ahead and get started. But if you know you need to see someone visually walk you through it, then please watch this whole video. All right, so I made a portfolio for you guys so that I could model how to do this assignment. So like you, my portfolio has an About Me page. I have some information about myself, and then I have an Academics tab, an Extracurricular tab, and a Contact tab. So under academics, I believe you were supposed to set up all grades. Maybe you didn't yet. Well, I only set up ninth grade because that's all I teach. So on the ninth grade tab, that's where you're going to put your project. So now, just in case you're wondering, I made my project picture my header for my whole website. You can definitely do that if you want to, but you don't have to. So having this picture that is my project up here, and see how it's on my homepage too, it's my header on all my pages, that is not a requirement. You can do that, but you don't have to. So here is what is required to go on your page. So you should be on your ninth grade page. It should say ninth grade at the top. All right, so you're going to put in a text box, and I'll show you how to do this. And you're going to have these words verbatim. That means exactly. It should say ninth grade literature project 1, colon, empathy collage. Now make sure you capitalize it as I did, as that is the proper capitalization. Underneath the title, I want you to put what is called an image carousel. I'm actually going to make my zoom out a little bit so you can see more of the page at once. So an image carousel, that's an option when you're making your page. And as you can see, so there's this image, but then you can cycle through multiple images. Okay, so there's more than one image. The requirement for this is that you have one overview picture, so one picture that shows your whole project, and then one detailed picture. So as you can see, I definitely exceeded those requirements because I took a lot of pictures of my project. Now, you can have as many as I have, or you can have just a few. It's up to you, but the requirement is one overall, one shot of your entire project. So like this is one shot of my entire project. All right, and then I have like that's a detail shot. That's another detail shot. That's another detail shot. So one picture of your entire project and then one detail shot. Okay, that's all you have to have, but the more you have, the more engaging your site will be. Then underneath your image carousel, I want you to put the title of your collage. Remember, I made everyone come up with a title, so you should put that there, and you can put it in quotation marks to show that it is a title of your project. And then underneath that, you are going to have a paragraph. So the paragraph, I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? But this is my paragraph, and it goes over the project. Now, I didn't really have to come up with anything new here. I just summarized what I did, and I could have used some information from my artist statement. Now, whoever in your group did the artist statement, you might want to make sure that they shared it with you so that you can take information from there. But hopefully you worked on your project to the degree that you know what it's about without having to look at the artist statement. Either way, this should not be hard for you to write because it should be what you thought while you were making the project. All right, so this is the overview of what the project should look like when it's done. It's on your ninth grade page. It has a big heading. It has an image carousel with at least one overview and one detail, and then it has a paragraph explaining it. So now I'm going to walk you through how to actually build this site step by step. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to build this page from scratch, okay? So I'm going to click the edit icon, the little pen that lets me edit. All right, and now I'm going to fix my zoom back to 100% just so, oops, wrong way. I went the wrong way. Okay, so hopefully you already have a ninth grade page. I already have one, but for the purpose of showing you, I'm going to make a new page. Okay, so I would make a new page, and I'm just going to name it ninth grade 2 because I already have a ninth grade page, and this is just to show you. You do not need a ninth grade 2 page. Now, to make sure it shows up in the right place, you need to drag it to make sure it's under academics. That's how it will show up under your academics menu. All right. So once I have the page and the header will automatically populate with what you name the page, the first thing I need is that text box that says in Literature Project 1. Okay, so I'm going to go to Insert and I'm going to select a text box. Now, because this is a header and I want it to grab people's attention, I'm going to select title. Okay, you might say, well, you're saying header. Why did you say title? You know what? It's the title of this project. This is what we're going to select. It looks the best. So I'm going to justify it to the center. That means it's going to be centered. And what you need to put is, what you need to put is ninth grade literature project 1. And then you put a colon. Okay, if you can't find the colon, it's above the semicolon, it's next to the L. And then you put empathy collage. Right? And so that is the title, the header for this project. Now, if you go over here, you can change your section a little bit depending on what you chose. So you could give it more emphasis. This is what I chose, but depending on your style, it might look a little bit different. You can make it emphasis. I can't say that word. Emphasis like this. So whatever you want, I'm just going to stick with this for now. All right, so I scroll down. Next, I'm going to put in an image carousel. Okay, so I'm going to click image carousel. It's right here. So how did I find that? I'm over here under insert. I scroll underneath layout and I select image carousel. Okay, and so it says insert images. Click add image, upload or select. Okay, now to select images, I can select them from my own Google Photos, or if I have downloaded it to my computer, I can just upload it. Now, I have the photos in my Google Photos account, so I can just click select images. Now, it says you must have at least 2 images, so make sure of that. So I'm going to click select image. All right, so I'm going to look at my albums. All right, so I'm going to go right here to teacher photos. Okay, so this is an album that I made specifically for this. If you have a lot of pictures, you might find it helpful to make an album. So I'm going to select images related to my project. So this was the outside of my project. This is an inside picture. Now I said I needed an overview picture of the whole project. So here's a good one for that. And I said you needed some detail pictures. So here's a detail picture. I don't know what the limit is, but I put a lot of pictures in mine originally. So just like click, 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 all the pictures that you have, all the details, the more the merrier. Let's put them all in here. Boom. Let's just put a lot of pictures in there. Okay, so I've selected a bunch. I click select. It's going to take a second for them to load. Now, on the assignment sheet on Classroom, I explained that I made an album with all the pictures I had and that you can take those pictures. You should be able to download them from my page. If you have a problem with that, email me. Or if your project is still in good shape out in the PBL lab, you can definitely just go ahead and take some pictures. Just make sure you have to be able to get them on your computer, email them to yourself, put them in your Google Photos so that you can put them in an image carousel. So I'm going to click insert. And here I go. Here's my image carousel. Now, I would rather have it bigger, right? Because you want people to be able to see it. So to make it bigger, just click on it so you can see these dots. Drag the dot in the corner. You can make it as big as your page. Okay, I'm going to have to make a second video because I'm running out of my free video limit. All right, so there's my image carousel.